מכתבי השלוח, מסילת חיי, געגועי את תפילותיי, כי שירי הוא עלה ברוח, אני דף השכוח, הוא האור הרך הנפקח בלילותיי, ואתה הולך אליי בנדודיי, חולפות עליי תמונות ונשמות ושמות שמות, אתה בא והולך אליי, אתה סביר, הלוואי שאתה מקשיב, אולי, אולי, אולי אתה בא והולך אליי בדרכי, הולכים איתי נופים וניגונים, ופנים פנים אתה בא והולך אליי, דומי הסביר, והיה אם אתה מקשיב, אולי, אולי, אולי אתה בא והולך אליי, אולי, אולי, אולי אתה בא והולך אליי, כי שירי הוא משב כל רוח, חלוני הפתוח, מעיין כוחי, צחוק ובכי, קץ יסורה, אתה בא והולך אליי, אתה בא והולך אליי, אתה בא והולך אליי, אתה בא והולך
So it feels very special to be here with you today in your home. Yeah. Obviously, originally we were hoping to do this live on stage in San Diego, but actually for me to be with you here at home feels even more special. So thank you for welcoming us with the beautiful view of the north. and seeing you back here. So we're sitting here surrounded by the beautiful view of the north. It's very sunny outside. It's hard to believe what the last 10 days have been like here. So I wanted to start, first of all, by asking how both of you are doing.
Yeah, so it's different. It's better to be here instead of in Gaza. But it's still hard. It's like everyone to go to the shelter every single minute. But it's way better to be here with my family, I think.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the fact that he's here and I don't have to worry about if they're doing something bad to him, the fact that there's like war here and they want to like, I don't know, not feed you or
Inflict something.
Yeah, I guess. So for him, for the fact that he's here and we're all together, even we're going to the safe room and stuff, is much better. It's not worrying. But definitely we need this to be over because it's not fun. And you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or the next minute. And it is scary in some way. But the fact that we are all together is very comforting.
Yeah, so imagine you're in 50 meters underground. What you see just wall. And I always looking to get out from the situation I'm in. Because I need to survive, I need to go back to my family insane and strong as I want to be. And so I needed somehow to get out from the situation I'm in. Now I'm on 50 meters underground, the most terrible situation that people can dream on. So to do that, I imagine another world in my head. I imagine the music that's running on my head. All of a kind, sometimes just playing, imagining playing on the piano, sometimes just imagining me on stage, imagining the music that all the time I have the music, the song that running in my head. It's all the time. So I just focus on that and not in where I am and why it's happening to me and why it's like it's not over and I'm gonna die over here, and it's just be focused on that music, on that special word that's in my head.
So you shared with us that the music kind of helped you imagine yourself elsewhere and not think about the situation you were in so much. But do you think there was a moment where you made a conscious choice, I'm going to come out of this? Was there a kind of turning point, or it was minute by minute, hour by hour?
Yeah, so it was one situation in the beginning that they was taking me out of the shelter to the Ilax, and they were kidnapped another, I think something like 4 people, and there was one people that jumped out of the Ilax, and he told them that he wanted to be killed, and he jumped from the Ilax, and they were shooting on him, And I think in that situation, I thought to myself that I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make a suicide. I'm gonna go back to my family. It's selfish to do that. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do what it takes to go back. Because I have family, I have friends, I have people who love me. It's gonna take how long it takes, but I'm gonna go back. And this like choice was part of my journey for all the
2 years.
2 years that I have a choice. I have a choice how to take the situation that maybe I can learn from what I'm going through, how I improve myself to be a better man, and to go out to my family stronger. So, yeah, I think it's from the beginning. I chose to stay alive. I chose life.
Okay. Alon, what did you hold on to that, aside from the music? Were there particular people? Was there moments that happened when you were in captivity that have really stayed with you?
So, I think everybody knows Eli Sharabi. He was one of the people that give me direction, maybe, and hope, and tools to go through the disaster I'm in. He helps me. He was like my second father, I think, and I helped him also, but he has a huge role on my survival, I think. And actually, when I was alone, one of the guards came to me and told me if I want another hostage, that they would give me another hostage, and I said no. Give me just a book. So they gave me an Harry Potter. Yeah, I think the sixth, the Half-Blood Prince,
Okay.
in English.
Wow.
So it's 640 pages I read for I don't know how many times, a lot. And I think this book gave me another world to went through and go. I just read it, but I remember I didn't read I read the last chapter 1, the chapter that Dumbledore dies, because I don't know why. I think maybe this is not my end. I'm not gonna die. This is the chapter that I read just once, and that's it.
And sharing this story with us, and you've had to share your story a lot since you came out, does that feel like a form of therapy, or do you feel like every time you have to do it is more difficult? How does it feel to have to talk about it?
I think it's a therapy. Because it's good to speak about what you went through. And maybe people can take it to their life, you know. Every single one of us have a difficulty in life. So I going through an extreme difficulty, but people maybe can take some things and okay, I can do it in my life, and if people can take that, it's amazing. So
And what do you hope people take? What are the messages that you're really looking to share?
That I had a meaning. I had my family, my friends, and because of that I survived. Because if my mother go out to the street and fight for me, so who am I to give up? So I had a meaning. So I think if every single one of have a meaning, he can conquer the world. So
Conquer, yeah.
And did you know that your mum was going out into the streets?
no, until one day. Actually, I know Israel and I know my family. It was obvious that it was going out to the street and do what they do, but there is one day one of the guards came in with a laptop and showed me on street with I don't know how many people. It was a lot. And there was a picture of me, and people I don't know, holding my photos. So I know people was fighting for us.
And Idit, hearing Alon share that he did get a chance to see through the laptop, the fighting for him, and strangers carrying his image. And I remember people playing piano for him all over the world. I have an Armenian colleague who came to Israel for the first time in September last year, and he went to Hostage Square. He's a gifted pianist, and he played for you and sent it back home. And it was incredibly profound to see how committed and how much people connected to the music. When you were experiencing it, but also as you also share your story now, what is it you hope people take from it?
Well, about not giving hope, and that if you see the future, if you want something to happen, you have to never give up on it. I never give up. I knew in my heart that he would be coming home, and I did everything. And another thing I thought about, what people need to take about it, I think it's the same with me and you, is that we looked at the good stuff. So being in a giving and saying thankful, and being thankful for everything you have, and trying to connect people, and trying to get, I think surviving as you did, and me is having people around you, with being with you. It's not really, it's a journey, but it's not like it's not a one person journey. We are together in this. So when you have some kind of thing in your life where you're feeling that you don't know where to go, I think making sure that people are around you, and that you are always thankful of what you have, and seeing the future and knowing that it's something that will pass and you will get where you want to is important. I think that is, and it's not just like I don't see the fact that you returned as just a miracle. We worked on it, and not just me and your father, but so many people, for you to come home. And I think the Jewish community is one community that can prevail everything or anything, as long as we see things together and we try to connect with each other, because there are so many the different kinds of, I guess, people in this. It's like there's religious, non-religious, and connecting and seeing the future together is important. Is something that we should never forget, and we as a people, and we as a way of prevailing everything and anything we want.
So, Alon, as you look to the future, you shared with us that that's what kept you going, that you always looked forwards. What are you looking forward to now?
So it's important for me to share my story, that will not forget what happened here, because it's the human nature to went through and forget. But this was, I think, we can forget it. The slaughter and what's happening here, and maybe when I will tell my story, it's gonna help people too. And I think that.
And do you imagine yourself on stage again? You performed here in Israel a few weeks ago. Are you looking to get back on stage?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, we're looking forward to hearing the next song and to continuing to watch you improve the world and bring your music and your passion to audiences everywhere, and really using that power to speak to people. So thank you both for being with us today.
Thank you so much.
And hopefully you'll make it to San Diego soon. They have beautiful beaches.
Yeah.
He will come, of course we'll come.
Yeah.
Invite us, and Alon would love to perform anywhere and talk about everything, and it's important to connect. So, of course.
Thank you
so much.
יש לי סיכוי להינצל, אני יודע. אני אוכל להתעורר, להתפכח. אני אוכל עוד לדבר באהבה על עצמי ועל העיר ועל אישה. כבר עכשיו אני פחות כואב, וגל שקט של רגש מתפקע. אמא שרה לבן בלילה, אמא כאן לידך כל הזמן. אני מרגיש שמה שמשתנה, העייפות תחלוף,
So I just, we want to thank you, and we're sorry that we can't be with you, but you're in our hearts. We welcomed you to our house, and we realized that the first responders to our difficult times after Alon was kidnapped was the civilians, community, and you, the philanthropic people who have been there for us for more than 2 years. I want to thank you for everything you have done for us, and so Alon would have a life, and that we continue and rebuild ourselves, and you too, for a better life and a better future. So thank you so much.